Welcome to Trade Doc Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the futures, and scan through the ETF watch list to spot opportunity. Today is October 31st. Halloween, happy Halloween to everybody. And the markets closed pretty mixed, with the Dow down just 11 points, everything else in the green after the spectacular on Friday. Hope everybody locked in profits. Let's look at the futures. The futures look pretty much unchanged, with the Russell up almost a 0.5%. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. The Russell's up almost a 0.5%. Everything else is a little unchanged. Bonds a little up. The VIX is up to 1715. Crude went down a lot, 4%, down to 46.68. Natural gas is down, finding support at $3 level. Gold is up to 12.78. Silver is up a 0.5%. Copper is up. That was good for FCX. And the British pound back up above 122. Looking at the charts at crude. Now, we did lock in profits last week, and today just managed to get here early. So we did put in, now we have a nice, took profits, and now we have a nice iron condor formed right here. So we went to neutralize our trade. I should have put this in earlier, but that's what happened today. When we're looking at the 4-hour chart. This is the buy signal that we went with. We took it last week and we took it today just to lock in profits. Still have a short on it. Gold miners, oil explorers, got nothing on that. Natural gas took a tumble today after a long call, so we're back down to a little hurt on this position. Hopefully it holds that mid channel. Gold was up a little over 0.25%, and it's traveling nicely on that channel, holding on to that support line. Well, that's the new support line. You see this wedge that it's going to be traveling in. Gold miners, same thing. It's bouncing off that support, working its way to the top of that channel. Silver's working this triangle. TLT, the bonds are coming up back into this channel after that movement it did all in one day. Didn't get a chance to go long or anything on this position. We'd be doing TBT. XLE, we're waiting to get to buy a call spread. So almost did it today because it kind of broke, but we wanted to come down a little bit more before we make that trade. Here I put another sell on it through FAZ, which is the triple leverage financials, because I think interest rates are going up. XLI, this is something that it's an easy calendar for a butterfly into this range, 57. Hopefully I get down, and I like to leg in by using spreads. Utilities came up, and we still don't have a position on it. Let it break this, and we'll put another short spread on it. If it stays on this level, then we're gonna have to respect this channel and move with that. I doubt it though. Material sector, took a small profit on it because it looks like an inverted head and shoulders, and it might be looking to go up, and it is materials, so they're used. Healthcare, because it took such a tumble, we put another position on it. I believe it was last Friday, on a lot of volume. So right now it closed below the 67.74, but we're looking for a little bounce. Real estate looks like it's close to putting another short on it, and a as soon as it touches that, we will, because we have a nice profitable position on that. Home builders got out with a scratch, no position on it. This is our level that we were looking for, but now with these buy signals showing down here and down and here, this level, the 34 level, would be a resistance line, but it's got to consolidate a little bit more before we put a position on it. This is a retail sector where we're almost getting ready to close this. It's just I think it's this is spread. This is consumer staples. Little overhead supply. We took another spot on it. Now it closed below this overhead supply line that we put in. This morning it rocked it up, came down. So we're still looking good in that position. The dollar is coming down, which is helping the rest of the markets, hopefully. And this is SPYs, where it actually closed below this trend line. So we do have a butterfly down in this area, and if it does reach this area, then our profit's going to skyrocket. So on this one here, we're going to keep that as a sell. The diamonds, the Dow, now it's going to be working this channel here. It still hasn't broken this uptrend channel, so same thing with energy sector. We're going to make the same play, wait until it drops and make an iron condor. IWM came up, and it looks like it's gonna have a small bounce. So I mean, we did have a sell signal back in here in the 120 range. Now it's trading at 118. It could make it back up to the 120 range. So having a butterfly, a calendar right where it is, 118, 119 would be good, but there's just not enough to call. With this high volume spike here, we're going to confirm the 118.11 line as support. As soon as it breaks it, it's not going to be support no more. I would put a long on it, but I'm not going to. The cubes, I actually made sure I took some profit, so we did put another hedge play down here. Now these signals can be just to open, close, or take profits. And so it was like early in the morning, like midday, so that's probably right where it is. Emerging markets, I wanted to neutralize, and then we actually made a calendar into this range here. So we want to keep it between like it's a tight one, so it's like 38, and I went down as far as 36.50. So for emerging markets, this was not a buy signal, but this is a couple of calendars going into that range, a couple weeks out. FXI, I put that in there, and I know I didn't get filled. It's tough getting filled on this. We still have our British pound position, and it did come up. It smacked resistance line here, but we're hoping it comes back into support and trades up. The thing's getting cleared out back there. The euro, I gotta change these because I don't even trade these. It closed above its 20-day moving average, so we might be looking bullish on this. So no open position or anything. This is, I do these videos for me. And the yen, still working its way down.